I was concerned about a couple things, and that's all.
Because
There's no lack of faith in your part.
I'd like to
on my part for you,
and I'd like to learn techniques.
He's already put us in touch with this leveling system that.
Although he's never used it, he's seen it.
He's never used it because he's never been able to do a big enough stone. Like he's never done more than to justify the cost.
Right.
And he knows how to do it.
But he's doing this system, but he also says, oh, they got to be dead tight together. It's kind of a little bit of a... those two statements don't fit together, do they? That's all I'm saying. It just doesn't make sense. If you say you ought to use this is a great system, you ought to use this system, it provides a space between the stones. But you can't have any space between the stones.
Well, I mentioned that, didn't I?
Yes.
Did I not mention that?
You did.
So what do you think? The fucking guy's perfect?
No. I just
We can't all be like you, Sean.
No. I'm not saying it's perfect. It's just that if I was going to tell you, hey, you ought to try this system, I wouldn't then tell you, right, you ought to put the tiles tight. Because they don't go together.
How do you know he told me about that after? He might have told me that if it's square soapstone, that you should put them tight. And then we got to discussing about keeping it level, and he said, "Oh, I know a great level system."
Okay. And then he said, "But make sure you don't put a bevel in."
Well, I was mentioning what you and I talked about, and he said that might run into problems then, because you might have to put a grout, leave enough for a grout line there, for a grout bed.
How do you have a grout line when they're tight?
Good and tight.
Good and tight. They're good and tight.
Are you filming this?
Yes, I am.
Oh. Smile, you're on candid camera. You got the whole thing on video.
In living color.
Interesting.